Come a little closer, this side, just a little closer. Forgot your name. Lakshmi. And Sandeep. Okay. Is that your bag, Sandeep? Ah, okay. All right, guys, let's start with our grammar session, see if other people have connected. Okay, so welcome everyone to our grammar session. Those people who have joined now, welcome to our Emdad's grammar session, which runs daily from Monday to Friday. Of course, we don't do grammar on weekends. And there's a full collection of all the episodes, all the grammar sessions that we did so far. By far, it is roughly around more than 15, isn't it? Now, by now, grammar classes. So it should be all in our bank. A bank in the sense like Facebook page in that's grammar. So like Raj has missed some of those grammar classes because he came up with a beautiful explanation that it was really cold and rainy, and then he couldn't come to the grammar session. But then I asked him, then how did you make it up for it? He said, yes, I did. I went through those links at home. But of course, I'm not able to see your response when I am. Oh, but how are you playing my voice? Ah, okay. So you opened it on Facebook. So yeah, so like I said, I'm not able to go through your comments. I mean, if you comment there, like Raj said, I don't see it there. So when you come to the class, of course, this is like one-on-one interaction. I can have your questions answered in the class, and then you will not have any further doubts or any confusions related to any of the grammar rules that we do here today. So today we are going to do 7 to 8 grammar rules, which we have never done before, and you will learn them one by one as we normally do. So they are not that complicated. If you're, I believe that today's grammar rules that we are going to do today are pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre in the sense means that they are pretty common sense based, and at the same time they're not that complicated grammar rules where you feel like, oh, this is really hard for me, I won't be able to understand. So could be there are a lot of people in this today's class would be able to answer most of them very easily. So without wasting a lot of time, let's start with our, so those people who are online, this is an English language institute, Emdad's PT and IELTS. Those people who are not part of our Emdad's PTE coaching, just to know that, and let me quickly introduce myself. I am Zishan, one of the teachers at Emdad's PT and IELTS. So let's start with our grammar rules, guys. The first one, I'm going to write it here on the board, sorry, here on the doc. And something like this, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so suppose it is a tooth pain or any other pain. So the sentence is, to get rid of the pain, let's consult dash a doctor. Yeah, tell me, Jadeep, Raj, and Megha. Yeah, Meghna, Sandeep. Oh, sorry. So Sandeep, kaha Meghna, kaha Sandeep? Okay, Sandeep, tell me what is the answer here. Let's ask Sandeep to do it. Yeah, Sandeep, can you come up with the answer here? Consult dash a doctor. Yeah. Consult with. Okay. What about this side? Consult with a doctor. Seeing you for the first time. What's your name there? Gurjinder. Nice to meet you, Gurjinder. Is this your day one? Yeah. Live on with us. Okay, welcome to Emdad's PT. Okay, so consult to is 100% wrong. When you say consult to somebody, we never use it, or we have never used it, or grammarians have never used this collocation consult to. It's 100%. It's a common Desi mistake. Consult to somebody is a Desi mistake. Is it clear, guys? And we never use consult ke baad to. What is the answer then? Consult with. But people in America, yeah, so people in America, American people belonging to US, they normally use with consult, yeah, they use this preposition with consult with the teacher, consult with the doctor, consult with the physician, consult with an expert, consult with, yeah. So consult with is mostly used in American English, but we learn both the angles too, and we mostly follow, we don't follow American English, yeah? We follow British English, and for British English there is no preposition required. Is it clear? So British English mein we don't require any preposition. So kaise hoga? Let's consult a doctor. Is it clear? So that's what we follow. That's what we follow. So consult with is not wrong, but consult with is American English. British people, they consider it transitive verb. Transitive verbs, transitive verb. Kal bhi humne kiya tha ye. We did it in our grammar. Transitive verb, a verb which doesn't require any preposition. Yeah. So jaise when you say something like this, any verbs. Jaise when you say tell me or tell of me, tell to me, kaise aayega? Tell me. There's no preposition required, yeah. So tell me, no preposition. So tell is a transitive verb, yeah. So when you say something like this, you say look me or look at me. Look at me, it requires at, so it is an intransitive verb, yeah. Follow me, does it require any preposition? Nah, it straight away have an object after verb. Follow me, me is an object, follow is the verb, so no preposition in between, it is a transitive verb. So yeah, is it clear? So transitive verbs, no preposition. Intransitive verbs, preposition is a must. अब मैंने इसको याद कैसे किया है? Just remember the simple word into. बोलो जयदीप, क्या बोला मैंने? क्या? What do you remember? Into. Into माने intransitive verb. In मतलब to is a must. Intransitive verb, to is a must. A preposition is a must. So intransitive verbs, preposition is a must. Transitive verbs, you don't require preposition. So consult acts as a transitive verb. We don't require preposition. But if you put with, the sentence is still right. It is American English. So both of them are right. Consult somebody or consult. So let's write it here. So consult somebody, UK, yeah. So consult somebody is British English, yeah. And then consult with somebody is American English. Done, yeah. Okay. Now let's come to number 2. So never make a mistake. But would you ever say consult to? Yeah. No, consult to is 100% wrong. Now this particular phrase that I have used here, get rid of. Get rid. So let's bold it here. Do you know what it means in simple language? Get rid. Is it get rid? To remove, yeah, to remove. So when we are talking about something like this, get rid of this bag, get rid of this bag, actually don't use it, you know, anymore, get rid of it, yeah. Yes, normally teachers normally say, guys, get rid of PT as soon as possible, don't take unlimited advantage of unlimited package at Emdad's PT, yeah. So get rid of it as soon as possible. Get rid of it, get it done and dusted. You know, done and dusted is like a phrase for get rid of, yeah. Done and dusted. Jaldi se nipta do isko, khatam karo, move on. That's called get rid. Now, for example, if I have to write something like this, what is, let's make it a question. What is the safest means of, so let us actually, is it there? So I have to, yeah. So What is the safest means of disposing the waste? What is the safest means of disposing the waste? You know, dispose, get rid is the way I used get rid here, yeah? Dispose. What is the safest means of, you hear me, you know, the means doesn't mean here meaning, yeah? It doesn't mean meaning. It means actually method or a way or a procedure or a measure. So एक तरीका, जिसको बोलते तरीका, what is जैसे means of transport, the method of transport, yeah? So means of transport. यहाँ पे means is not meaning. What is the safest method of disposing the waste? Yeah. Now let's ask this question to Raj. Pick a mistake quickly. Tell me what is the mistake here. Disposing of the waste. Now he said it 100% right. Disposing of the waste. So यहाँ पे dispose. Now this question goes to Jaideep. Which one, Jaideep? बताओ मुझे. What is the safest means of Tell me, how many of you think it is, first of all, how many of you think it is the first one, OFF, dispose of? Nobody? How many of you think it is second one, dispose of, singular? Only 2 people. What about others? Tell me exactly, what are you thinking? Huh? The first one, OFF. Yeah, this is a common desi mistake. Dispose never comes with OFF off. Dispose of something is a collocation, but which of? कौन सा वाला off आएगा? Second one. Is it clear? Not first one. Although it sounds like, you know, ये कैसे हो सकता है? बचपन से हमने पढ़ा है dispose of, OFF. But it's 100% wrong, guys. It's not like turn off. You know, when you say turn off, turn the switch off and turn the switch on. Yeah, that's the different off. That's OFF off. But they will off nahi hai. Dispose of, turn off. It's not like that. So people think of it as that particular phrase, turn off. It's not turn off. Dispose of something is a collocation. Dispose of those old clothes. Dispose of, not dispose the old clothes. Although people say, oh, let's dispose the old clothes. Nah, dispose of those old clothes. Now, for example, when you're watching a crime thriller movie, yeah, so these people often use this. Let's dispose of the body, yeah, the dead body, yeah, dispose of the dead body. So, and mostly you see wrong subtitles, yeah, dispose OFF, yeah, so which is wrong. So dispose of is a collocation. So कैसे याद रखोगे? Dispose of something, or some, of course somebody is like too criminal to put it here. Let's put dispose of something, yeah. Dispose of something is a collocation. So never ever make a mistake here. So how about this nuclear waste? Dispose of the nuclear waste. Which one? Of course the same, isn't it? Dispose of, OF. Number 3, guys. Let's write it here. Oh, I love this grammar rule. You'll enjoy it too. Ooh. Tell me. I'm giving you 3 options here. There is a small, fine, narrow balance between success and failure. Now, what is the answer here? Small balance. Okay. How many of you think it is small? Raise your hands. You think it is small? No one? Now, Atul has, Atul is sitting down with a tea. So, Atul, can you quickly drink a sip of tea, yeah? And tell me what is the answer? It's too hot, yeah. It's too hot. Do you know the difference between to plus adjective and so plus adjective? What is the difference? To is bad and so is good. So too hot, negative. Yeah. Too loving, my wife is too loving. Mane zarurat se zyada. Mane negative, yeah. So too much work, yeah. Negative, TOO, yeah. So too late. Normally we say too late. Bahut der ho gayi, too late. When you propose to a girl after, get your student visa and then PR and then citizenship and then everything, you go back to India. I'm finally, Janu, I've come up with the passport. So what did she say? from the window? Too late. It's too late, yeah? Too late, negative, yeah? Is it clear? So late, positive, yeah? So ये हमेशा याद रखो, this is a happy face. इसको हम ऐसे याद रखते हैं teachers, yeah? So happy face. So plus adjective, happy face. So tall, yeah? He's so tall, good, yeah? She's so tall, yeah? I'd like to get married, yeah? Good. She's too tall. Means I'm short. Negative, yeah? So something. For example, if I say Deepika Pakoda, oh sorry, Deepika Padukone, if that's how you pronounce it, yeah, is too tall. Something like this. Or you say Alia Bhatt is too tall or too short. Something like. Well, this is body shaming, you know. Actually, I shouldn't say so, you know. Everybody is graceful, you know. This is live class. What else can we say? Okay, now tell me this. There is a small, fine, narrow balance. Now, how many of you think A small? Raise your hands. Thank you. How many of you think fine? B. How many of you think C narrow? This is a pure collocation based rule, guys. Do you know when we say something like this, there is, for example, when you say something like this, Kapil Sharma, you know, mostly people know Kapil Sharma, yeah, you know Kapil Sharma ke show mein, whenever he makes, whenever he uses a satire or he makes some sort of comedy, there is a dash line between insulting and cracking a joke. There is a fine line. And what do you mean by that? There's a fine line. What is thin line? That one wrong word, a joke can become an insult. Is it clear? You see my point? So you have to be very careful with your words. Did you see my point? So that's when we say there's a fine line between A and B. So similarly, the same collocation here. So fine balance is a collocation. A fine balance ka matlab kya hai? There's a fine balance between success and failure. Means a failure could anytime turn into success. One right step and your failure can turn into success. One wrong step and your success can turn into failure. Is it clear? So fine balance here actually means that the possibility of mistakes is very low. Is it clear? So there's a fine balance between A and B. Narrow balance, oh, it doesn't make sense at all. Small balance, we're not talking about the length or the height here. So fine balance. Now, this brings me to another rule actually, which is very close to this one. Now, when you say something like this, you know, so dash a balance. This is a collocation. For example, if you say something like this, when you say the water and the cooking powder, the water and the cooking powder can exactly dash a balance. The water, you know, when you cook, the water, the quantity of water and the quantity of cooking powder or the masala that we use, ingredients, the A and B can dash a balance. Make a balance? Nah. Can perfectly make a, don't decorate the sentence. Sorry, can make a balance. Yeah. Perfectly decorate a perfectly make a balance wrong. Make a balance is not a collocation. But now, add a balance? No. Add. बनिए के दिमाग से क्यों सोच रहे हो? So add balance is something like total. You know, that's a different thing. What is the total balance? I'm not talking about that balance. What is the total balance? Outstanding amount की बात नहीं हो रही है यहाँ पे. Tell me what is it? Let me give you easier words. Let me tell you. Let me give you an easier example. Yeah. So you have to dash a balance between your wife and mother-in-law. Oh, this is such a beautiful example. Yeah, you have to dash a balance between your wife and maintain. Although maintain is not wrong here, but there's a beautiful word. Let me actually help you with it. The word starts with letter S. Saturn. Nah. Sustain. क्या कह रहे हो? Sustain. That's it. The people will be like, huh, ye kya hai? But this is the way it is. Strike a balance actually means struck a balance or strike a balance or stricken a balance. So any form strike is in, strike a balance is a collocation. Is it clear? So strike a balance actually means maintain, but natives use it. Strike a balance. Is it clear? So you have to strike a balance between your professional and personal life. Is it clear, guys? So strike a balance is a collocation. So let's write it here. मुझे balance यहाँ पे याद आ गया. Find balance. But you can't say find a balance. Can you say find a balance? Find is adjective. Find balance. But strike क्या यहाँ पे? Strike is a verb. So strike a balance is a collocation, which means maintain. Maintain. Is it clear? Between A and B. Okay, is it clear, guys? Now tell me, guys, now who can tell me in this class, when do we use between and when do we use among? Oh, this is very easy. Tell me. Between is used? Between is used among two. Between is always used with two subjects, yeah, and among is used with more than two subjects. So when you say something, there is a constant competition between apple and bananas, apple and Samsung, yeah. So something like this, yes. So number one. So when you say among, yeah, there's a strong. Do you know Hawaii? How do you pronounce it? Hawaii or Hawaii? Hawaii, is that the right the way? Hawaii, okay, Hawaii. So I don't know this. This is like, you know, like we say Hyundai and Honda. So two different. Although I thought initially that both of them are the same. You know, they just made bold to italic. Yeah. So yeah. So between A and B, but among the opponents are the participants are more than two. So who is the best among you? Is it clear? So something like that. Or who is better between you and you? So A and B. So who is better between A, comparative between two people. But best could be used with among. Best among us. Better. Who is better between A and B, between Shreshna and so Australia. Which country is better, or which country gives or which country is more productive, or ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, there is a competition between Australia and England to be better in cricket. See the way Pakistan performed yesterday? Did you see this? They are like what do you call it? They are so unpredictable when it comes to cricket, you know. So those people who don't like cricket, you know, you still have to listen to me. Yeah. So yeah. So they are such. So if you're betting on Pakistan team, so either you can be devastated, Diwala. Either you can be devastated, you'll get zero, or you can become millionaire in 1 or 2 days. You know. So they play so unpredictably. Yeah. So they did well against England yesterday. No, not many people expected that. Now let's come to our grammar rule number 3, guys. Oh, 4. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, so strike a balance, number 4. Yeah, let's write it here. Oh, I love this one. Guys, tell me, what do you think about, yeah, what do you think about this? Oops. Okay, Akshay, we missed you. Where were you yesterday? Came at 6 o'clock? Then you were here yesterday in this class. Yeah, this is normally I ask people, you know, so don't mind. Tell me, Akshay, 2 weeks are enough long to prepare for exams. Tell me, what is the mistake here? 2 weeks are? Long enough. Wow, look at that. Kya ek se ek digaj baitha hai class mein. Wow. How many think it should be long enough? Yeah, not enough long. Yeah, Yeah, you guys are 100% right, guys. Long के साथ जो rule, sorry, enough के साथ जो rule है, guys. The rule is something like this. Either you are enough, the word enough, yeah, will have something like this. Either adjective plus enough, yeah. When you say tall enough, long enough, small enough, smart enough, yeah. So, for example, your boss left you at the 7-Eleven store. This is your day one, yeah, at work, and there's nobody else to assist you, yeah. So, and the other worker left with the boss, but he said, oh, boss, why are you leaving him there at the store? But boss says, don't worry, he is smart enough to handle, you know. And then you feel more pathetic inside, yeah, when you know that you're not smart enough to handle. So he's smart enough to. So how about this? When you say something like this, short enough or enough short, short enough, adjective plus noun. Is this coffee hot enough to drink? Is it clear? So hot enough, not enough hot. Is it clear? Do you see my point? So all the adjectives, long, tall, short, small, big, large. So the container is large enough. The space is large enough to fit 5 people in the car. Is it clear? So large enough, small enough. So adjective plus enough. Or if you can write a sentence, you can write the sentence like this. Enough plus, bolo. So something like this. I've got enough money. He has got enough time. Melbourne receives enough sunlight or sunshine. So enough ke baad what am I using? Sunlight. What am I using? Sunlight, time, money. They're all nouns. Is it clear? You see my point? What happened here? Okay, noun. So either adjective plus enough or enough plus noun. So let's use an example here. Kaise hoga? Yeah. My parents have enough, oh, I wish, enough time to stay with me if they are on enough time to stay with me if they are on tourist visa, yeah. So my parents have enough time to, can I say my parents have time enough? Time is not an adjective. I could say it's been long enough since I've seen my parents, yeah. So something like it's been long enough since that. Long is an adjective. This watch is expensive enough to be purchased. Expensive enough, yeah. So expensive kya hai? Adjective. Is it clear? Now, so you learned the rule here. So enough comes in 2 forms, either adjective and enough and noun. So looks okay so far. Now let's write this sentence here, and let me write it at the bottom. So this is wrong. Let's put it in the bracket. Wrong, and then let's put it here at the bottom. So how can we correct it, Bolo? 2 weeks are long enough, yeah. Tall enough, short enough, expensive enough, smart enough, hard enough, yeah. So yeah. 2 weeks are long enough. Now tell me, guys. Now let me ask this question to the people who have been regular in the grammar. Jaideep, let me bold it. Tell me. Find a mistake in this sentence. Oh, I just made you learn this rule. So you have तुमने तो sentence की कुदरत ही बदल दी. There is no. Oh, am I on the right page? Yeah. Tell me. बताओ मुझे. No mistake. How many of you think there's no mistake in this sentence? I just made you learn this rule. Long enough, tall enough, short enough, smart enough, yeah, great enough. Donald Trump is stupid enough, yeah. Did you see his tweets related to, you know, his visit? He's visiting London soon. So, you know, people in London, they don't, I mean, even some of the politicians like Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, he doesn't actually like Donald Trump. They don't have a, you know, and he passed some remarks about all those, he called them dummy, you know. Some of the politicians, and he's visiting there, you know, in a couple of days or something like this. So I don't know, we have got stupid politicians all over the world. He's a businessman rather than, more than a politician. Yeah, Atul, you're right. He's a businessman, you know. Trump Towers, yeah. So he owns Trump Towers. He's not a politician. He's a businessman, you know. Everybody in politics works to make money, you know. So if you think that somebody comes there to help you and help you as citizens, of course, partially, like in this country, you have corruption, but it's not at the grassroots level. No, it ends at a particular level. You have corruption in like higher authorities, but then it's not at the grassroots level, and it's not visible yet. But our current our countries, you know, हमारे खून में corruption है. It is there. So what can you do? Yeah. Tell me. So nobody found a mistake here, guys. इंतहाई शर्म की बात है. Huh? We have done this grammar rule so many times. Now, haven't I talked about this rule? The mistake is there. And some people will be like, wow, how is it possible? It says weeks. How can it be is? It should be are. I just did this grammar rule last time. I told you 3 things. Can you write those 3 things down on your notebook and never ever forget these 3 entities in your life, whether you're part of Emdad or not. Time, money, and distance. Can you write these 3 entities? Time, money, and distance. ऐसे लिखो, time, T-I-M-E, time, money, and distance. Let me write it here too. So time, money, oops, money, and distance. So if you see any of them at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle, you will count them as a singular noun, even if it is more than one. Yeah. Suppose I'll say 5 hours. 5 hours are a long time, or 5 hours is a long time? 5 hours is a long time. Is it clear? So 5 kilometers were traveled, or 5 kilometers was traveled? क्या use करोगे? Was. Although it is kilometers, but you will use was. Is it clear? Do you see my point? How about money? $300 are a huge amount or is a huge amount? $300 is a huge amount. So the mistake was not just long enough long, the mistake was somewhere else too, which you learned with this rule as well. So it's like a byproduct of this rule. So whenever you have time, distance and money in a sentence, you will count it as singular noun. Is it clear, guys? Never ever make a mistake here. Okay. All right. So let's come to the next grammar rule. So do we have any confusions here? Any doubts? Please do ask me. Yeah. Now, for example, Somesh and Komal, yeah, so they are like, they study together, they come to the class together, so it's like, you know, they are like classmates. So we can say something like this: they enjoy, yeah, each oh, I love it. Tell me. They enjoy. Find the answer here, guys. Now, बताओ मुझे, what is the answer? So I've got 4 options here. Now tell me how many of you think the answer is this first one. They enjoy each other. How many think it's first one? No one? Oh, thank God, we are sane in this class. Can we ever say each other company? So of course you can say each other, yeah, but if it is ending, if it is used at the end of a sentence, there's no object after it. So how can you say something like this? They play with each other. Then you can say other, because there's no possession, each other, yeah. So Apple and Samsung are giving tough competition to each other. Is it clear? So each other, of course, in that case scenario, when there's no ownership involved, there is no possession involved, there's no object, there's no noun after other, then you can say each other. Then it looks perfectly fine. But we have a noun in the end, and the noun is company, yeah. So we've got company in the end. So no company, company. So they enjoy each other. So each other cannot be the answer. Oh, I forgot to open my pass. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. They enjoy each. How about number 2? Each others. If you think the answer is each others, number 2. Trust me, guys. we'll book you one-way ticket to India so you can never come back to Australia. This is 100% wrong. Each other's company. Can I use a plural noun when I talk about something like this? If I say something like this, if I say teachers responsibilities. Now, do I need apostrophe here or I don't need apostrophe here? Teachers responsibilities. The responsibilities of teachers, or in other words, teachers responsibility. Do I need apostrophe? No. If you think I don't need apostrophe here, trust me, you'll be in the business class. Yeah. Either when you say something of something, so when I say something like this, when I say the joy of people or people's joy, I need apostrophe here. How can I say people's joy without apostrophe? I need people's joy here, isn't it? I need apostrophe here. Yeah. So similarly, first two options are 100% wrong because there is a possession involved. So we can't use first two options. The answer is either first one or the second one. Tell me, how many people are involved here? One or two? And what is the grammar rule that we learned here? Now let's come to this. What is the grammar rule for possession we have learned here? Whenever you have a singular, singular noun, and you want to show possession, कैसे होगा? पहले apostrophe and then s. Himesh's songs. Oh, by the way, when I was driving back home yesterday, accidentally, I happened to play Himesh's songs, and trust me, all my childhood was right in front of me. Childhood like 2006, 2007, when we were in college life. Oh, it was so. Although the songs they're not that appealing as they were back then, but I felt like wow, the child. Some songs, some tunes, actually even the scent or a smell can actually take you back to some very old memories. They are embedded deep. Brain is a wonderful thing. Trust me. Yeah. Sometimes we dream, but we actually tell ourselves, "Don't worry, you're falling from an aeroplane, but you're dreaming." Sometimes we happen to tell ourselves, although we're sleeping. Brain is such a powerful thing. Trust me. Okay, now tell me. So we use something like, so कैसे होगा? बोलो. A student. Yeah. जैसे for example, Raj's notebook. Yeah. Easy. Raj's notebook. So how many Rajas? 2 or 3? One Raj. So something like this. How easy is this? Now, when you use a plural noun, so structure is for this one, plural noun. How do you show possession? You put s first, and then after s you use apostrophe. Yeah. So how about this? Raj's is. Yeah. There's no Raj's is. Yeah. So it's only. So how about this? How can we say something like this? We can say students. Yeah. Students jobs. Yeah. A lot of students and their own jobs. Yeah. So students jobs. How easy is this? Easy peasy. Whenever you have each, others, how many people are we talking about here? One or two? We're talking about two people here. Each other's company. But do you know you use the singular rule here? Although you talk about two people here, but you use this rule here. You use a singular rule here. Although we have got two people involved here. So never ever make a mistake here. Don't put this one. This is 100% wrong. The answer will be first one. It is counted as singular. Although you have got two people involved here, but it is counted as singular. Why? Because of the word each. Because of the word each. Now each. Each means single, like singular, each, not all. Do you know the difference between all and each? Each is like single and all is all together. So because of this word, we'll use the singular rule. Is it clear, guys? So never ever make a mistake here. So they enjoy each other's company, or they enjoy the company of, or they enjoy the company of each other. Like I said, the joy of people or people's joy. All right, now let's come to the next grammar rule, guys. Oh, I love these compacts. Sometimes the grammar rules should be like this, not too difficult. Otherwise people feel scared. But don't you think that you learn something? Even if you know something, you get it cleared in a proper way. Yeah. So, खुद ही बोल रहा हूँ खुद को ही. So at least हाँ ना कुछ तो बोलो. कहते क्या ज़माना आ गया. Number 6. Okay, right. Let's write this rule here, guys. Oh, I love this one. Yeah. Now, this particular question nobody answers. If you have the answer, keep it in your head. I want to ask specific people in this class because I know most of your target, most of you people, we've got your target as 8 band. So this is something तुमने सुना नहीं होगा कभी, ये हो नहीं सकता. It's not possible. After spending this much time in Australia and working in an Aussie environment, if you haven't heard about this collocation, I don't know what else can I do here. I'll feel pathetic inside and I'll feel very sad. Trust me. I look dash my father when it comes to making decisions in life. Yeah. Wow, look at that naam kya hai tumhara? Sushma. Look at that. Sushma gussa ho gaya. Isse pehle she gave a stupid answer, yeah? But now she came up with the right answer. Sushma, I'm seeing you for the first time in the class. Is this your day one? Oh, this is your day one. Oh, sorry. You know, it's for new people, you know. We're not that, you know, intimate at the beginning, otherwise, you know, you feel like putting up in the Facebook posts, you know, something like this. You have a rude teacher in the class. Sushma, well done. Look up to is a collocation, and look up. How many of you knew the answer? Raise your hands if you knew the answer. Well done. Who is sitting next to you? Oh, ye kya hai? It's like this. Assalamu alaikum, sir. So look up to is a collocation. And look up to means bolo bhi maine bataya meaning. What do you mean by look up to? Look up to ka matlab hai, it's very easy, guys. Look up means when you actually follow someone, yeah? So someone acts as a role model for you. It means look up to. Is it clear, guys? So look up to. So for example, I look up to my employer. I look up to my boss. I look up to my teachers. I look up to my elders. I always look up to my boss, yeah? Employer or something like this. Is it clear, guys? So look up to is a collocation. Now tell me, guys, what is the answer here? I look towards is look ke sath different collocations hai. Look could be with after too. Look could be with at too. So when you say look after, is sense mein main aata hu. Or when you say look after, what does it mean? Care. Yeah. Look at, what does it mean? See. Yeah. Look at me. Look up to has a specific meaning at it, and it means to consider someone a role model. To consider somebody a role model. So let's write it here. To consider somebody a role model. Is it clear, guys? So yeah, let's come to. I was about to give the options here. So let's. Now tell me, what is the answer? Tell me. Oh, first one is already line. Oh my God, look at that. All right, guys, you know the answer. So Google Doc helped you here. So the answer is, Somesh is a smart Desi student here. So the answer is, look up to. I hate it. Why did it put it there? So look up to. Yeah, so yeah, we have to do something about this Google Doc. So look up to, never one word. It is 2 words. You know, when we say something like this, in spite of, how many words? 1 word, 2 words, or 4 words? 3 words. 3 words. So 3 words. Similarly, look up to. So 2 different words. So not 1 word. Yeah. So look up to means consider somebody a role model or follow someone. All right. So let's yeah, very good. Yeah, so consider also means deem. Yeah, we did it yesterday. Yeah, so we deem. You know, deem. We did it yesterday. For those people who missed yesterday's class, you know, we did it with sir in the class, and we used this word deem. D-E-E-M. And D-E-E-M, deem, does not mean demon. It actually means to consider something. It is deemed unnecessary to talk about movies in class. Yeah, see my point? So it's deemed unnecessary. Ka matlab kya hai? It is considered unnecessary or inappropriate. Inappropriate, kalam ne bola tha. It is deemed inappropriate to call somebody using your fingers. You know this? You know, after coming to Australia, there are certain etiquettes, you know, you need to learn. You know, there's different politeness that you learn after coming to Australia. You know, so some people still are like that. You know, when we say there's a level of politeness, you say, would you mind passing the cup of coffee? Would you mind? You know, the sentence begins with, would you mind? How polite. Could you pass me a could you pass me a cup of coffee? Little less polite than would you mind, but still okay, still polite. Yeah. Or how about this? Can you pass me a cup of coffee? Yeah. So third level. Yeah. So and then comes the entry level for this is, yeah. So how do you say it? Pass me the cup of coffee? Yeah. Still okay. Give me coffee. You know, this thing. Give me coffee. This is considered very inappropriate. You know, when you go to, yeah, this is for us to learn. You know, when we go to restaurants or something like this, when you see waiter, never ever call someone like this. This is because I've worked in food industry, and I find it extremely offensive, and I take it to my heart, and I will do something about it when I go in the kitchen and prepare coffee for you. So it's, no, I'm just joking. So I've never done something like this, don't worry. But this is considered inappropriate, yeah? So we have to learn these etiquettes. Now, let's come to number 7, guys, very quickly. So let me write this here. Yeah. What can you see? Tell me. What am I about to write? Oh, wow, look at that. He knows me. The chances of Donald Trump acting rationally are so I'll give you some carefully chosen options here. And last one is,
do you think it's a good idea to ask you later?
Sir, please. Okay, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. That's last rule. Okay, guys. Tell me, what do you think about this? Very quickly, the chances of, Akshay, read the sentence. Donald kya hai? Donald, it's like donut, you know. So the chances of Donald Trump. So read it. The chances. My bad. Sorry. The chances of Donald Trump rationally. Yeah. What is the answer here, Akshay? Tell me. Huh? What is the collocation? This is pure collocation. Trust me, if you haven't heard of this collocation, you know, I don't know. How did you come to this country? Tell me. What is a collocation with unlikely? Tell me. This is very easy, guys. Chand nikala? Oh wow. Melbourne में नहीं. Oh, एक ही बात है. So tomorrow is going to be Eid. Well, tomorrow is definitely going to be Eid. Yeah. So, yeah. Huh? Visa. Yeah. Sir, Muslim stuff unpaid holiday. I'll come to the sentence. Maybe later on. Right. No comment. Right. Let's come to number 7. Tell me, what is the answer? The answer for this one, let me give you very quickly. The answer is not extremely unlikely. The answer is highly unlikely. This is how this collocation works. So this is the collocation, guys. Highly unlikely or highly likely. Highly likely or highly unlikely. This is a collocation. Grossly gross total doesn't make sense. Extremely unlikely is not a collocation. Or you can say something like the chances of Donald Trump acting rationally are extreme. The chances are extreme, yeah, but you can't say extremely unlikely. Massively doesn't make sense. Now, who can tell me? Now, this was, of course, this was my grammar rule, but this was not my grammar rule. But more than that, you tell me, what do you think about highly likely and highly unlikely? Now, first of all, let me ask this question to Suraj. Suraj, batao mujhe, highly unlikely, mane the possibility is there or there's no possibility? Suraj, you'll answer. No possibility. How about highly likely? Possibility or no possibility? There is possibility. So this is a common confusion that people have. Yeah, you know. So when you use highly likely, it means actually there is a lot of
possibility. So let's write it here so that we never make a mistake ever again. So highly likely means there is strong possibility. So let's write it here, strong possibility. Bolo guys, talk. Why aren't you talking? Strong possibility. Exactly. Even if you hate, do you know, even if you hate, you have to talk to make the teacher feel good. So number 2. Highly unlikely actually means strongly impossible. Strongly, don't strongly impossible. So less possible, less possibility. Yeah. So she's strong impossibility. So highly unlikely, less possibility. For example, if I say Atul is highly likely to score in PT, is going to. So we are going to. There are chances that we are highly likely going to sight the moon. Yeah. So strong possibility. Yeah. The chances of the class, the chances of the day of tomorrow are highly likely. Yes. Yeah? So strong possibility. Yeah. See my point? Is it clear, guys? So highly likely and highly unlikely. So never ever. So all these rules that we at least covered 7 grammar rules today. Do you have confusions in any of those grammar rules that we? Of course, I know some of the students came a little late. Do you know still you can recover these materials that we covered here? So how can you do that? By reversing the time. Yeah. No, what? Not YouTube subscribe. Of course, you can do that if you love us. But yeah, so you can go on Facebook in That's Grammar. You will see the links there, guys. The links there. YouTube link in That's Grammar, so you can just go there and you'll see the list of those classes, grammar classes, even if you have missed them. So we are finishing 5 minutes early. Other branches, can you start with? Sir, shall I ask them to stay connected or? Okay, other branches, can you please disconnect and take the session on your own? Thank you very much, those people who joined us online. Thank you so much for being with us. We finished with the grammar session. If you have any doubts, any confusions, you can still ask us on our Facebook page, which is Emdad's Grammar, and we'll respond to those queries. Thank you so much. Other branches, please disconnect. Thank you.